Oh, girl, this light is shoddy today because I don't want them big ass lights on. I got to go somewhere, but that should be better. All right, y'all. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nyca. And today to talk about last night's episode of Queen Sugar. That's right, family. We are here to talk a little ish while swallowing spit about the Queen of Sugars. Welcome back to the channel, okay? This is season 4, episode 7, entitled Of Several Centuries. That's what the name of the title is. So we start off with Nova. She got this TV interview. It's all good, until they done did a little trace of her genealogy and they want to discuss it. Because apparently she got more people on her mama's side of the family than she thought. She thought that the bloodline really ended with her because she was Trudy's only daughter. Remember, Charlie not Trudy's daughter. That's a relationship that Daddy Borderline had outside the relationship. So, in fact, it appears that Nova thought that her only it ended with her, but Charlie didn't end with her. It ain't end with her at all, and they want to discuss it on the damn show. She found it funny and said, "Okay, the spilling of she found it okay to spill her family tea, but this here didn't really sit too well with her. But she went with the flow or whatever. So she got a cousin, child, that lives on the outskirts of New Orleans. Nova was surprised to hear this because she wasn't aware, but she was all right with it. So the interview is over. The interview is over, and she heading out to, go on by her damn business. Another one down, many more to go in this tour that she's on, right? So, child, guess who reemerges from the dark into Nova's life? Calvin. Her pink meat of the past returned, okay? Now, he divorced now, and he done relocated, and he safe for work. Now, I didn't care about none of this, but I knew y'all would, so let me just give you a little bit. Now, he said he done read her book, and she obviously put in this book that he was the love of her life. So they agreed to meet up later on to talk and to chill, okay? Now, Miss Charlie is running for city council, as we know, and she meet with the only other female city councilwoman on the board, and she wants her support. But see, Mama done read the book. Once again, this book has come into play when it's in relation to these people's lives and what they're trying to accomplish. Nova's book is once again coming back. And old girl said that in the book of her mind, Charlie is a wolf in sheep clothing, honey. And she said Charlie trying to convince her, otherwise, but she got her good eye on her, and she ain't really got no plans on supporting anything she got going on. Now, we see Charlie trying to convince her of who she really is. So old girl said, I tell you what, how about you get some type of understanding as to what's going on, what's up with this highway situation. You find that out, and then maybe I can believe in what you sitting here saying to my face right now, because right now I ain't feeling you. Now, Ralph Angel come home to the farm, and baby, it's cops everywhere. You hear me? It's raining po-po, okay? And we find out they are arresting Benny, taking Benny to jail. They allegedly got an anonymous tip of him having at least 20 bags of methamphetamines on him, and they think it's for distribution purposes, so they arresting his ass. Ralph Angel say that ain't true, and I got cameras, but the police officer said, but you ain't with him 24/7. So they take Benny off, and that pisses Ralph Angel off. We see him go talk to his girlfriend, the lawyer lady, and they end up getting Benny out of jail. But Benny upset because he ain't do shit. He know he ain't did nothing. Now, they done hemmed up the brother on a bogus charge, is what the man is feeling. The public defender girl say that she became a lawyer to help folks just like this. And we notice Benny is a bit quiet, so they asking him, you all right? He tell Ralph Angel, yeah. I'm alright because I had you, people like y'all. If it wasn't for y'all, I would still be in there locked up on this bogus ass charge. And it just makes me wonder what happens to a lot of people who don't have a Ralph Angel and a lawyer lady to help them out. You know how many people sit on the wayside who are probably innocent, but they do years in prison for crimes they didn't never commit, but they didn't have the resources and no one there to help them fight them charges, so they end up doing time for crimes they didn't commit. That was deep. Now, anybody at the restaurant hunting around the girl, and we learned that Hollywood is supposed to be out visiting his mother because she progressing in age, so that's where he is. So we see her and Rhonda lock up and leave the restaurant. And it's somebody in Vi's restaurant when she leave, right? And they begin to vandalize the place. So when she returns the next day, she see her place is destroyed. Vi say she is in shock. And she started to call Hollywood, but then decided not to, right? The family end up coming down there, and we learn Vi doesn't have a security system. I said, you ain't think you needed one. I love my peoples and those abroad. But one thing I know for certain, and two things for sure. You can't trust these people, baby. People will be sitting in your face plotting your demise and you don't even know it. So you always got to be mindful of people because you don't know how they coming or none of that, honey. Anyway, she ain't got no security system, and I found it to be weird. But she got good insurance, so she gonna be alright. Now they asking is she gonna call Hollywood, and she said no, she don't. He don't gotta cut his visit short with his mama, and that don't sound right. That don't sound like I'm by. So they pushing a little bit further. You sure? She ends up telling them, look, as a couple, me and Hollywood are good, but I ain't finna lie. Since that Jimmy Dale came back here, child, I ain't been myself. I ain't been right. My doctor say she think I got a touch of that PTSD behind that. So Hollywood is gone for a little while so that I can get me together. And I done told him by the time he get back, I'm going to be all right. And I'm going to be all right. I said, once again, family, this woman has triggered this lady to the point she pushing her own husband away. I just hope that he don't give up on her. But it's a lot to be with this woman, as we have seen in the 4th season this show been on the air. And some of y'all know that this is your story. You got you a Hollywood at your house right now. I don't give a damn if she in the form of a female or if she's in the form of a male, or the person is in the form of a male. Somebody got a Hollywood out there right now. And I'm going to tell you right now, honey, don't let your problems of the past stunt your growth in the future. It is a beautiful thing if you find somebody. Just think about this, family. Let's talk a little bit. It's a beautiful thing to find somebody that's willing to walk with your stinking ass through this thing called life, with all the obstacles and you know, things that we have to endure in our life. And unfortunately, some of us encounter things in our lives that really just affect us bad. But it ain't nothing wrong with getting you some help for your issues to try to work through them. Because you don't want to be isolated, but you triggered by what you've been through. Don't let the evil things that have happened to you in your past hinder the good things that are happening in your present or in the good things that could come to you in your future. Break up that fallow ground. Break up that fallow ground and you'll find your true freedom. And then you'll begin to forgive it. And every day it's going to get a little easier. I ain't say forgive, bitch. I ain't say nothing about no forget. But forgiveness, people still don't understand. Tyler Perry done told you 127,000 times down in them plays and them shows. I done set up on this YouTube for 4 years and told y'all, listen. Forgiveness ain't for that motherfucker that did you dirty. It's for you. Okay? because it liberates you to be able to move on from that point. Long as you holding something, you ain't never gonna be free. And I'm a true testament of being able to let some stuff go. Because I done had some people really stick some knives deep down in my back. Seemed like they stuck that thing so damn deep down in my back, it pierced through my damn heart. But I had to let it go. And letting go don't mean that you forget. And it damn sure don't mean that we gotta be friends. It just means that I'ma let go of what you did for me so I can be better. Now I don't give a fuck if you better or not. But I'ma do it for me. And if you got you a Hollywood and you pushing that person away because of hurts from your past, then my advice is to please try to work on those issues. Because this world is hard enough. It's hard enough to deal with on these highways and byways of life, but it sure is a lot easier when you got somebody that truly loves you and standing by you. That's all I had to say about that. I don't know what made me sidetrack off onto that, but I'm obedient. Okay, when the spirit say something, I'm gonna say something, and I felt that in my spirit. So there it is. Don't say I ain't never give you some, cause baby, somebody out there needed to hear that today, and there it is. Now, this next scene we gonna talk about really pissed me off. This is yet another a testament to why Nova's book it wasn't right. It wasn't right for her to put these people's stories out here. It wasn't her story to tell, and she all the way wrong. Darla done made it to work, right? She go to her desk, to her seat, and find Nova's book there sitting in her seat. And it's open to the chapter that speaks about her. Across the way from her, her co-workers are huddled up together just laughing about it. I can't stand that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? She can't react. She on her job. She ain't trying to lose her job. So she just threw the book away and spoke. But you could tell she was visibly shook to the point where she was shaking. Again, this is why Nova should have never put these people's lives on public display. Okay? Because it's affecting all of them in various ways. I felt so bad for Darla. And Nova, you can eat a dick. The girl is triggered to the point she's sitting at her desk shaking. I've just felt so bad for her, and she just trying to live right now. She know what she done did in the past, but today, she just trying to live right. Take care of her damn child. Live day by day, trying to be the best that she can be each and every day. Only to have a bitch that say she kin to you and she love you and your child do you like this. That's messed up. She ended up meeting up with her boo child. He trying to calm her down and, reassure her that she gonna be okay. But he did advise her, maybe you do need to call your sponsor because he used to be on them drugs too. So that's the advice I'm sure that they give one another when they're afraid that the other one may spiral out of control. They'll go ahead on and they'll tell you, maybe you need to get in touch with your sponsor. But she don't feel like she at that kind of end. She don't feel like she gonna relapse or anything like that. She just upset about the situation and she really just needed to vent. Now, darling, don't you go out there and let Nova push you back down to them crack houses and whatnots, because we done came a long way, and I see you differently now, girl. I wants to continue to like on you and love on you, okay? She needed to vent, and sometimes that's what you need. I thank God I got people that really love me. Because sometimes I do need to say stuff. And I don't always want to cut the camera on and say it. Sometimes I want to just vent about some shit that done happened to me or how I'm feeling at that moment. And it's a beautiful thing when you got somebody that loves you enough to listen to that bullshit. Because sometimes it don't even be about them at all. Ain't got nothing to do with them. And it sometimes don't even make sense. But if they love you enough, they let you do it, okay? Now, Nova and Calvin meet up, and she admits her family not feeling her because of this book. She is all alone on this tour. She had hoped that they would be talking by now, but the days have turned into months now, okay? And it ain't getting no better. Nobody answers her calls. Now, I'm just trying to figure out, are you that smart dumb? That's what I'm saying about Nova. Is you that smart dumb? You know, where you're smart as hell when it comes to book wise and, certain social issues, but you dumb as hell when it comes to common sense and people. Girl, you just exposed these people's deep, dark secrets, things that ain't necessarily probably was a secret, but this shit is out here. And your book is sitting on the New York Times bestsellers list, meaning that people is reading this all across the world. And you honestly thought your family would want to have something to do with you after that, child. People out here reading about these folks drawing conclusions based off what you say, and you wonder, you thought by now your family would forgive you. Hell to the no. Child. Kevin telling her that, she hasn't lost her family. Love don't go away like that. And he was saying this shit more toward their situation than anything. But I think he might be the catalyst to help her and her family get back together. I really don't give a damn, because this was some low down stuff right here. You stepped on your whole family to pursue your dream and write this book. Girl, whatever. She admits that seeing him, she admit what she said in the book, and that seeing him made her feel some kind of way. They both feel some kind of way because they got feelings for one another, I guess. Anyway, the pharmacy nearby his restaurant has cameras, and they have captured some pictures, baby. Now, you see, one guy was just kind of staking out by his restaurant, taking big pictures from different angles. And Charlie know this man. I done seen him with Jacob. Okay? Then they got another picture, and it's a picture of a young kid. That young kid, Ralph Angel recognized as being Joaquin, the son of the immigrant man that was arrested. Him, they was over at Charlie Dam makeshift clinic that she had for them, because they can't go to the regular hospital because they illegal. Child ain't got no paperwork. But that's his son. Child. Now that put them in a pickle, because they don't really want to call the police, because the mother then would lose yet another son. She already lost her husband and her other boy, because when they came in that clinic and arrested everybody, they deported them back. Okay, but calling the police on this son Joaquin would only mean that he would have to probably get into some trouble, and she ain't trying to lose. They don't want her to lose anybody, right? So we see Pastor Martinez, Charlie, Joaquin mama, and Joaquin meet up, and the mother is apologetic for what her son did to Bai's restaurant, but she don't want them to call the police either. Charlie don't want to call the police. She want to know, why did he do it? Why did you do it? Joaquin said he didn't want to do that, but he was approached by this man to do it and offer $500. He said he initially refused it, but then the man began to threaten that he would have his mother deported. So he felt like he was caught between a rock and a hard place. Pimp was down, so he had to do the only thing he knew to do, which was actually do what this man wanted him to do, right? They already got her husband and her other son, over there. He won't be losing his mama. So Charlie shows a picture and asks if that was the man that approached you to do this. And she said yes. Pastor looked at the photo and knew the man. They don't work for the Landrys. He for this oil company, and they was around here trying to get folks to sell out, basically frack the land and make this town a ghost town for the betterment of getting this fuel or whatever the hell going on. I don't understand everything about that, y'all. I'm gonna be honest about it, but I'm gonna give it to you the best way I know how. Now, if you want to fill in the gaps for me down in the panty section, feel free to do so, but I don't understand that particular stuff or what they doing. All I know is like they trying to push these people out, make it a ghost town, and get to digging up land. Now, if I ain't said that right, correct me down below in the panel, okay? Joaquin also ends up admitting that he threw that brick through Charlie's campaign headquarters, right? Now, Ralph Angel knew Boo and him, lawyer lady, meet up, and she want to tell him something. She said, look here, I done found out, because of Benny arrest, they are now going to put your program up for review, because he was involved, he involved with, this helping of men who are just getting out of prison find jobs and reacclimate to society, right? So this is upsetting him because that program very important to him. He under a government contract, they pay him and everything. And if these people pull that, then that's going to take away money out of his pocket, and it's going to, mess up these men who are currently working in this program because they ain't going to be able to be there no more. So old girl tell him, don't you worry about it. This is going to be a fight, but it's going to be a fight to the end. And we ain't gonna go down without one, okay? We gonna give one hell of a fight. So we ain't gonna let nothing happen without us putting our foot in it the best way we know how. And he thanks her and tells her it means a lot that she's helping. Then he tell her she means a lot. And we see them share a kiss. I said, you better get it, lawyer lady girl. You did that like you meant that. What's up? Was you waiting on this scene? Because I ain't going to be mad, baby. If I can get me on that scene with Hollywood, I'd be happy to. So do your thing. Charlie meet up with Jacob. And she got on what she need to have on to get the info she need, right? She's speaking on them both running for city council and how sometimes, you just have to do, sometimes you have to do what you must to be able to make deals to achieve a particular goal. I said, come on, reel him in, girl, reel him in. They talking, and he all enamored by her till she pulled that phone out with the name of that damn oil company on it, and basically he lets her know, she lets him know she's aware of what they trying to do, but do she really? Child, he looks shocked, so she tells him that she disappointed that he involved in this. Charlie still ain't put all the shit together, but she on a mission. Child, he get to telling her his business. The oil company already really done won a long time ago, and how the highway will bring in jobs. And at that point, all they got to do is just pick a side. And that's all she needed, because then she put the pieces together and knew exactly what they were about to do. She done picked his ass dry. And after that, she opened up that folder to let him see. She didn't have nothing in that folder but a paper was thank you and something else on it, but it wasn't nothing. Baby, she done played him and he done spilled all the tea. He talking about don't make him look crazy. Don't put him in no position. Negro, bye. Well, pink meat, bye. Get up out my office. I'm done with you. I came, I conquered, I'm done. I said, come on, girl. We see Charlie take Joaquin down there to talk to anybody, explain that he did it and apologize. Anybody was upset. But she said, look here. You set your ass up here and toward my damn restaurant. But I'm a Christian. And I believe in second chance. So this is what you're going to have to do. You got to bring your ass down here 3 times a week, and you're going to have to work this off. And on the weekends, that ass is mine as well. Oh, boy, was so glad that them people ain't going to get called and disrupt the rest of his family life. He was with it, and I would have been with it, too. She come out there to see that people in the community has come together, and they in there cleaning up her restaurant. She shocked. But that's what the folks of St. Joe do. They look out for one another. I say, yes, God. Calvin and Nova. They're apologizing to each other for the things that they did toward one another. And we see them hug and then they walk away, but Calvin can't let it go because he wants that old thing back. He come back talking about they both in a better place now. They're better people and they know what they want and maybe they can be. She said she had the same idea but was afraid because last time it almost broke her when they couldn't make it. He said it did break him, but he hopes that they can make it now and he's more confident in their relationship. So they share a small kiss. I don't give a damn. Shout out to Spilly Boy for this whisper. Don't give a damn. Ho. Shit. So the city then came together for this silent protest, y'all. Of this oil company, what they trying to do, coming there, clean out the land, fracking, whatever, child. Nobody wants it, right? The community is against it. They understand that it's time to stop these folks. And they got the camera crews there to capture everything so that it gets coverage and people know what's going on, what these people trying to do, how they trying to take over these folks' good land that they done worked years and their ancestors done worked years to have for them, right? So it turned out it was good. Later that day at home, Michael liking, some of this shit that Charlie doing, because now he feel like she stopped walking in her purpose or whatever. Then all of a sudden the phone started ringing, child. The phone just was ringing, and a house phone rung. Who still got a house phone? Child, I ain't had a house phone, I don't know how many years. I ain't even know people still have a house phone. But I ain't gonna lie, I did hold on to mine for a long time, because I always said, what if these cell phones go out? My hard line would be what I would need to use. But, child, it's so passe now. I was surprised to see a damn house phone was ringing. She answered that phone, baby. Then the look on her face, Nyca is asking her, what's up? What's wrong? Queen Sugar on fire. Now, if you set the meal on fire, that's going to force them to have to deal with the Landrys and the Boudreaux. Child, this woman cannot catch a break, but I am here for all of it. Do you hear me? I love this show. I absolutely surely do. And I felt like getting on camera and talking about it with you guys today. I will hit old nasty Spreaker broadcast, and don't think they gone. I just felt like getting on camera and talking with y'all and stuff, because some people think that for some reason I'm afraid to show myself. Try to get on here flaws and all. Anyway, that was it. That was all of Queen Sugar from last night. You guys get down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about this episode. What y'all think gonna happen? You know them Boudreaux, them Landrys had something to do with the burning down of Queen Sugar. Do y'all think Calvin is gonna be what's gonna bring Nova back to her family? Do we care? I don't know. Anyway, y'all remember the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate the video. Ratings get me more visible on these YouTube streets. Comment down in the pen and let me know your thoughts and opinions about this episode and the season so far. Let me know your predictions, child. I want to know what y'all think so far about the show, so drop it below. If you have not become a love thing today for the free 99, please subscribe to my channel and hit your notification bell button to set it to all, so that you will be notified each and every time I drop a pre-recorded video or go live from this channel. Thank you all again for your continued support. Welcome to all of my new subscribers. Welcome, y'all. I see y'all. I don't always get to individually call y'all names out, but thank y'all for joining the love thing. The house of love things, honey. That's all we do around here. I hope you enjoy the ambiance. I hope I'm able to keep you thoroughly entertained. And the one and only rule of this channel is that we agree to disagree, but we do that shit respectfully. Don't come for me, and I won't kill you. That's basically what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's it. We have a good time over here. We disagree, but we keep it cute. Because this is the grown and sexy channel, honey. Believe that, okay? That's it. That's all. Y'all have a great remainder to your Thursday. Yeah, I'm on track now. It's Thursday. And if you have any topics that you would like me to discuss on our trending topic series tomorrow, please send me the links, or let me know what the article is or what you want me to talk about, so that I can get it together, because I will be on camera doing it again. We will not do a Fuck Shit Friday live this week. I'm going to pre-record it and upload it, because I got some stuff going on, okay? Plus, I'm not all the way feeling my best, child. I had been this week, and I had to take a pause for the cause. But, child, I had to jump back up, because I had to make sure that, the house stayed in order, along with, my colleagues in another situation that we do down here on YouTube. That's it, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Have a good Thursday. Bitch, I'm about to be off again. Have a good Thursday. I'll see y'all later. Peace.